this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And we're underway. Beckham powering forward here. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? And here's Hullet. Oh, important interception.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Rivaldo. Now the finish! Messi! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Darwin. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
It's Totti! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The most accurate pass. Baresi. Adams gets over and intercepts. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Bari have the chance to go the other way. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. Real chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Totti! It's off target and by quite a way. Almost half an hour in now. And no, that was never going to make it. Rivaldo. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hullet. Chance! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game looks as if it could happen.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Beckham. Chouameni and Adams. Rivaldo. And they can counter here. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Rivaldo. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rivaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Totti. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Conte. Kimmich. Brazil finding their passes. Neymar. Perfectly measured that. Totti. Beckham. And here's Messi. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Kimmich. Messi. Brazil have reclaimed it. Oh, what shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Nas principais estações da região.
So off we go once more.
Barry can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Totti! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. Caught offside that time. Conte. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good-looking ball. Kimmich. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Neymar. And the counter is on. He's got away. Rivaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Hernandez gets a foot in here. No joy this time. Beckham. Can he get it through? Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulls it this time, surely! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, they can break here. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear.
Barry really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been
it. It's Totti! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Totti. Messi stood his ground strongly. Opts to play it. Totti! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11, camisa 21, camisa 7, camisa 15, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 25, camisa 4, camisa 16, camisa 22.
Brazil have their second corner now. Baresi with the clearance. De Bruyne. Beckham deals with that comfortably. And here's De Bruyne.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Keeper's ball. And there goes the final whistle. Bari were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle. And the pass is intercepted. Collier.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain.
Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Drogba. Roberto Carlos. And he gets rid in a hurry. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Darwin. Neymar. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Drogba. Over to the left. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Drogba. And he's managed to get free. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Beckham wins the duel this time. Looking tidy in possession here. Tries to dink it in. Short changes him with that pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Hullet. Rivaldo. Big header! He will be livid with himself. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rivaldo. Great chance! Goal! The United States! The breakthrough strike! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
The United States are looking to go forward now. That could spell trouble. Rodri. Nunez. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu. That has been slung wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Barry really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Rivaldo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He might be in here! Nunez. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer!
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bardi grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Hullet. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. There they go, hunting in packs. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. He's got full. Goal! Bardi! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Bardi go into the lead. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Bardi have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Messi. Hullet. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
For United States, after 44 minutes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Baresi could try cutting inside here. Hullet. Rivaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Bardi come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
Your attention to the screen right now.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's through here. And Hullet! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Drogba! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really...
Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Deftly done. Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The United States appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Goal! The United States! And the comeback is complete!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quality ball. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez makes the interception. And here's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer. The United States are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's...
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
"75 minutes played.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Can he get onto this? Cafu, he has found the way through. There's the hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kohler was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bullet. Played out to the right. And he's had it nicked away. Chouameni. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's a
quick one. Chance! Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Look at this. Now the finish! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The United States could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Has been indicated.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined. 4 extra minutes added on. And that intercept. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Memorabilia from today's match
Your
is
final
now on
thoughts,
sale
Jim?
in the
Well, Peter,
stadium.
I really couldn't see what this...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's headed upfield. Played with finesse. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Batistuta. And the flag, he's one-on-one, surely! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Bari present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bari have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball if he can get there. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bari still without a single shot on target. Nice ruffle the face to face. There's the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cantona! Cantona! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging the...
And Owen! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham.
Bari really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No way through there. That has not gone well. Owen. And again the keeper stands strong. So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Beckham providing an out... Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Hernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Maldini gets it away. Adams makes the interception. Fiddles it through. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Has been indicated.
Chouameni. Batistuta. Baresi. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh no, this does not look good! Chouameni. Hernandez. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky.
Hits one! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Bari get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Thuram.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Hullet. Decent hit! And again! Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mbappe. Adams. And it's Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. And it's Batistuta.
550.
Hernandez getting this one clear. Works it forward. Batistuta. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Turan, somewhat off target. And here's Shevchenko.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just too much on that. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. Trion kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He can run onto that. Baresi calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Real chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game...
Barry clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Cantona. Batistuta.
We have got changes here from both
Mateus.
sides, in fact.
Beckham.
Bari take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Messi.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Suarez. Frank Lampard.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams gets across to intercept that. Well, played right into his path. Bayer can pick that up. Suarez gets flagged offside. Courtois can claim that. Mbappe, he's through, Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence.
There's the hit! And it's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
all square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Has a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
And that will be it. Barney can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.